Good day, everyone. How are you? Happy to be here. Glad you're here. Thanks for coming. And let's discover God's original plan for mankind and the earth and the universe. Is that a relevant topic? I think we're learning the answer more completely every day. Just exactly how relevant that is. So, today is Tuesday, the 2nd of June, 2020, and yeah, that is in the title. So, yeah, I may mention that, even though it's in the title. I guess that helps because, you know what, in videos, I've watched a few videos, there's one thing, I think, of all videos, the most common thing that I would like to see in videos that I don't see is when the video is taking place. So actually during the video it would be nice to know, or whenever someone mentions a day or a date or a time or an event, that they say today is blah 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 blah, you know, and yeah. Anyway, because it helps put the pieces of the puzzle together for people. So, yeah, we're solving the problem. So, all of the suffering on earth is not necessary. So, to get rid of it, we just need to create the solution, the resolution. We need to create the original pattern for man's existence, which is love and kindness, happiness, joy, satisfaction, comfort, fulfillment, and nothing else. So, and we need to be very focused on the goal, because the world, even the most hardworking and, like Elon Musk, I think is the one that comes to my mind immediately. They work so many hours, and they're awake, and they do sleep, but at sometimes they don't go home. They stay at work all night for extended periods of time, and that's how focused they are, and how important it is for them to get to the goal. So we need yeah, so let's pull this up a bit so I can look a little higher. Is that? No, it's still anyway. Just trying to remove any shadows. The light could be a little lower, but I don't dare mess with it right now because it's hanging by. It's hooked over an outlet for a cable TV, and you know how small that is, and it's a big rope. It's a 1/2 inch, 3/8. It's a 3/8 inch piece of rope. So anyway, all right. Now we're here. 24 hours went by since yesterday's video. Oh, and that was fun. I'll get some music on. I'll just put on the regular playlist because that after I listened to that video, it was yeah. My sound system definitely couldn't take that. This little probably pinhole microphone or whatever's in there inside this webcam is not made for exactly that. So we'll put on a regular playlist. I think we've got 24 songs on it or something, and these are all the no copyright sounds from YouTube. That's the name of the channel. Okay, I am plugged into the internet. try and decipher why things aren't loading exactly. It's been on for about 45 minutes, and I listened to a little video this morning about already before I started my prayer. I was turning on the computer and just got, okay, here we go. Okay, that's the big playlist. Now let's see if we can find the Sunny Moon playlist, which has the songs that we like and we can listen to on our tape, on our videos. So heaven is here. Heaven is here. Excuse me. Heaven is here to stay. I really pray not to have to clear my throat like that. I don't like it. You know, all I'm eating, literally, I didn't even eat spaghetti yesterday, is almond butter, maple syrup, tea, peppermint tea, and either one of these three or a mixture thereof, peppermint tea, moringa tea, and green tea. And that's it. Oh, juice. Oh, my juice. I forgot the beets yesterday. Maybe that's why. Yeah. I usually go through in my mind I go through, do I have all the ingredients? And I go through, there's 10 ingredients to my juice. And anyway. I don't know why else I'd have a clogged throat. Anyway. Alright. The music is ready. And we've got 23 songs on here, it looks like. I haven't been adding them. 21 still. Okay. This is number 3 of 21. See if it'll go on. Yeah, the sound's on. Ooh, it was too high. There we go. Oh, let's go back to 0. Okay. Oh, yeah, here it is. Go back to 0, see if it'll start. Now it wants to start on 42 again. What's up with that? Oh my gosh, how long is this song? The name of the song is Konak, or the name of the band is Konak, and the song is called Home. And right now we're at second 27, and the song's 4 minutes 3 seconds. So let's just go back to the beginning, see if that's possible. Okay. Alright. It's not too loud, right? I had it cranked up so loud, and it just totally dominated the webcam. Excuse me. Yeah. I just drank some MMS today. I haven't had any for several days, so that could be it too. My MMS is important. Okay. So, heaven is here, and we are discovering it, and God is blowing on us. That really got me excited, because it's exactly like starting a fire. God is just starting the fire of truth inside His children now. Because we've been out for so long, it's going to take, it's like starting an old engine. You got to turn it over, you got to put, a starter fluid in the, you got to spray fluid in there, and you got to initiate the explosion. Yeah, with the starter fluid. It's a very volatile ether, I think it is. You spray it in like in an old diesel or something, you know, to start anything really cold or hasn't been started in a long time, to help it, you know, or if it's really cold. And we're coming from, you know, if we put a temperature on it, it's below zero for sure, because zeros were maybe, anyway. So the world has had however many tens of thousands of years of momentum into its heavenlessness, and now we are being ejected from it. We can't be stopped. We can't be stopped because Reverend Moon already created the pattern of victory for the individual and his family. He may have, anyway, I don't really want to go over that. It's a point of great separatist conflict in the church in Reverend Moon's followers. Among Reverend Moon's followers, some are saying that his wife is, you know, is doing everything that he would wish to have done, and the other members are saying that it's gone totally against Reverend Moon's will, what's going on in the church right now. The Family Federation part of it, which is the mother, you know, the wife of Reverend Moon. Anyway, and some would say ex-wife of Reverend Moon, because they've gone ahead and married her to someone else in the spiritual world, and then she passed the spirit world after that, you know, like early this year. Yeah. Or was it last year? Anyway, 2018 and 19 or 2020. I guess it was 2020. I should remember that. Anyway. Yeah. So the world, so everything, heaven, okay, if there's a kind of like the overview, so we can understand what we're trying to escape from, what we are escaping from, what we have escaped from, what we are escaping from, that's it, is like Karen Hughes puts it, a global network of global corporate control. And it's a world that absolutely, heaven is the opposite. That's why people like Jacques Fresco and Reverend Moon don't never ever ever get mentioned in the news, only as if, you know, they're evil. There's been some exceptions to that, fortunately, but all throughout his life before he passed away, for the most part, Reverend Moon was spoken of as the founder of the Mooney cult. And, you know, this world was created to destroy God and his children, to separate God from his children, to separate God's children from God, and never ever allow any opportunity or possibility for humans to find their own parent, their own father in heaven, so that we could create heaven on earth and eject any other forces from the earth. But Jesus broke that pattern and was murdered before all people could be that, and Reverend Moon did the same thing, and he had, some say, a similar occurrence happen to him. Anyway, but Reverend Moon had substantial number of followers all over the earth, and that are carrying out his work, in my opinion. And yeah, and he's in the spirit world. And from what I've learned, what I believe about the spirit world is that the spirit world is the cause of the physical world. Everything that happens here starts first in the spirit world. So there may be some very dark realms there which cause the dark things that happen on Earth. When I say dark, I mean destructive. It has nothing to do with darkness and light, although it does in the effect that light. Yeah, we need the light. We need light to see, and love is light, and love has an existence of light. So yeah. So now we can fly, as the song says. I'll turn it up a little bit. There, that's not too much. So now that we have a person that has opened the gates of heaven on earth, then we're ever, that gateway is ever widening. That gateway is ever widening. And so we're here to dwell and to center on each day's progress and the hope and to keep our faith and keep our hope and our confidence high, and to realize that any features that are presented to us from behind us are irrelevant to everything in front of us, which is heaven. Everything behind us is the world that was godless, or was convinced it was godless. God has always been there, been here, experiencing everything that all his children are experiencing. But I think Reverend Moon said that God had to, or he couldn't, he can't freely experience his children, of course. But this is a time when he can. So that's something great to look forward to. I'm going to back this camera up. My head and the top of my head and the bottom of my chin are too close to the edge. Yeah, there we go. If I had a little dial on the camera, I could zoom it in and out. That would be handy. Oh, maybe it has a zoom. Oh, it does. Oh, but that's zoom in. Or does it? Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. How about this? Let me see if I can do this. Lean back and then zoom in. Why is that not working? Why is it not working? It zoomed in a minute ago. Oh, maybe I was touching this one. I was. Oh, and that's all the way. Oh, wow, I see. So I can adjust it anywhere from there to there. Okay, so I'll just adjust it back and lean in. Is that where it was? Yeah, I guess it is. Oops. Okay, I'll just stay right back here. So, let's turn that that down a bit. So thank you for coming. And I'm sure some really great things are happening for you. And so God is starting, He's lighting the fire with us. So it does take patience. It was remarkable how this started in my life. It was 10 years ago, and it happened all in one day. And I'd been studying, it just so happens that I'd been studying Louise Hay and anyway, she's a psychologist, and she's written books, and she talks about how the number, at least the point that struck home for me, was that of the thousands of people she's counseled, or over 1,000, I think that's what she said, the biggest, most prevalent problem that all people have is knocking themselves down, is thinking poorly of themselves. And so her solution was to have people stand in front of the mirror every morning and say, "I love you, Sonny, I love you very much, I really love you so much," and just spend some time in front of the mirror every day, so you can look into the eyes of someone that loves you, that loves us, and we love ourselves. And I did that for a week or two or something, and then this thing happened to me. So I don't know if the two are related, but I think so. And then that day that it happened, I just felt something open up, and I just suddenly had a whole lot of confidence about my future, and it's about things being very positive and very good, and then from then on I started having dreams, and I would spend time each night like listening to music, but kind of brainstorming, and but it was just like I just felt good every night, and I'd write sometimes, down my ideas and dreams I was having and so forth. But anyway, that's how it started, all in one day, and I felt, oh, I'm going to write a book, and I haven't written a book, but I'm making videos, and Reverend Moon did say in the future we'll just be making videos. We won't need to have books anymore. All the young people will be carrying around a satchel with their videos in it, and of course nowadays you don't need a satchel, because that was when there was VHS video format, and right now, you carry around your cell phone. You can have all the videos you need on a cell phone now with the SD card and the capacity of the phone by itself. Some of them are right on up there, 128 gigabytes or whatever. Anyway, and a movie's only about 5 to 10 gigabytes. For the biggest movies, I think, are like 7 gigabytes or something. Maybe they're 10, but anyway. So that's 10 movies, 15 movies right there. And yeah, 5. If it was 5, it'd be 25 videos, 120 gigabytes. Anyway, and also that's for like photography. I don't know about high definition. I don't know how much space HD and like 4,000 and so forth videos take. It's a lot more than that, I guess. But they can be compressed and saved. But when you play them back, oh yeah. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, so we're making videos. aren't we? So today is Tuesday, and we just entered June yesterday, and now we have the rest of this month. There's 30 days in June, so we've got 28 more days after today. Which is exactly 4 full weeks. And yeah, our God in heaven is extremely busy. Yeah. Okay, folks. Thank you for being here. This video, I may not even upload. Yeah. This is not... Although it's a record, so I'm just going to upload it anyway. This is a record of our peaceful patience to God. We're offering everything to God. This is an offering, so God is proud of us. God is really proud of everything we do. God is proud of us. Let's remember that. Okay, so I'll listen to this beautiful song. Not too loud. And think of how proud our Heavenly Father is of us. And how proud we are of Him for finding us and rescuing us. And we're rescuing Him. That is a determination. We are rescuing our God. And that's what gives us the strength and the determination to win as soon as possible, is the fact that our loving brothers and sisters are suffering, and that God is proud of us, and we are proud of God, and we are saving God. As we've discovered in the last few videos, somewhere in there several times, God is the one that's suffering most, and we need to suffer. We need to offer ourselves to God the best we can. That's all. And God is so understanding our situation and wants us to go fast. And that's what Reverend Moon said, that he said that spirit world, sometimes we do great things, but it seems like the spirit world is never satisfied. It always wants us to do more. And because the position of goodness is so precarious, it's so it's perched on such a small ledge at this moment, attempting to get to the high ground. So we need to increase that as quickly as possible. So that's what we're doing here. Alright, thanks everybody. Wow, we're already at 23 minutes. That says 28 minutes. Oh my goodness. Wow. One more minute and it would have been too long almost. Alright, take care. Lots of love and happiness to you, and we are working on this solution. What we are doing is very important, and it's because of your situation. The people that don't have enough and are suffering and having difficulties, and my friends in Africa and the Philippines, this is for you. Absolutely the center of our effort every single day. The reason we're doing everything we're doing is to rescue you. Because God is inside you, and God needs to be free, and He needs to have all His children rescued, or He cannot be happy. That's our mission, and we're going to win. We're going to win fast and soon. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.